Hello and welcome back to Seasons of Wonder. My name is Giselle. I am a former elementary teacher, now a homeschooling mama to my little girl who is 7 years old. In today's video, I will be sharing with you just a typical Christmas day in the life of a homeschool mom, which is for us basically just a typical day because we don't go too crazy with Christmas. We do celebrate and we decorate our home. We read Christmas books, watch classic Christmas movies, do baking, but we just don't stress about it too much. We don't do all the activities. We don't have to be perfect in what we do. We just want to focus on the true meaning of Christmas, which is that Jesus came to this world to rescue us and just on what that means to us. We are a Christian family and we just want to keep God at the center of our lives in all that we do and not be distracted by what the world does. We don't want to fall into that. And so we truly guard our hearts, and I'll be talking about that a little bit more as well, just on my thoughts, my mindset, my approach to this Christmas season. And that is what I'll be sharing with you. I do hope you enjoy it. So one of the first things I do every morning is I brush my little princess's hair and I get it up in a ponytail. But this morning I will be French braiding her hair because I am obsessed with French braids right now. I am learning how to do them, so I'm practicing almost every single day. I am always very gentle with her hair. I always apply detangler spray before brushing her hair, and I also run my fingers through her hair to help it detangle instead of running the brush through it because I feel the brush damages the hair more. So I'm always very gentle to make sure that I am taking good care of her hair. We also read the Bible every single morning, and we are currently also reading the Christmas Advent storybook. So here I am doing some tidying up and cleaning in our living room. I actually enjoy tidying up, organizing, cleaning. I just love seeing our home nice and clean. But I have to say my standards have definitely come down ever since I became a mother. But that's okay because I have so much joy with my little princess. She brings so much joy to our home. So here are my thoughts on Christmas. I think as moms, one of our greatest challenges is to stay calm even in the midst of chaos, to embrace peace in our home even when the world is so noisy. We must learn to pause and just enjoy all of God's beautiful blessings. And during Christmas, I think we must continue to seek that calm and peace for our families and our homes. And also protect our hearts from what goes on in the world during Christmas, because a lot of it is not healthy and it is not beneficial even in our walk with God. So we must be very careful. As a family, we do celebrate Christmas. We love what it represents, which is the joy of our Lord's coming. It's just so beautiful to think about and meditate on what this means for us. Truly the most beautiful gift we could ever receive. And so, like I was saying, we do celebrate Christmas, but we are also very cautious. If you come into our home during the Christmas season, it will be pretty much like every other day, except for the Christmas decorations and a few presents. We don't do tons of Christmas shopping. We don't go to the malls. We don't do too many activities. We don't get too many gifts, only a few for my little princess. I only decorate with what we already have. And I do not get obsessed with huge lists of things to do. There's no stress, no anxiety, and I love it. I love the peace in our home and in our hearts. And I encourage you to do the same this Christmas. So I have here 2 Christmas presents. My little princess is not going to be getting too many gifts. We don't want Christmas to be about gifts. We want it to be about just sharing with family and just having those beautiful moments to remember. But I do have 2 of her gifts here, and I just wanted to add the Christmas bows, and I will be making those with curling ribbon. This is usually what I do when I decide not to purchase the pre-made Christmas bows, and I think it just makes it more special because I make them myself. And so that is what I'm going to be doing. I will also be adding Bible verses to these gifts, and all the gifts that I wrap up, I'm going to be adding Bible verses, and I'll be writing those in on this scrapbook paper. This is just scrapbook paper that has the little squares pre-made or pre-lined, and so I will be doing that. And I will be showing you how I do that. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you just a quick little story. So our dog, Sparkle, who has been with us for about 9 years. We love her so much. She's an American Eskimo, and she's just so sweet. She's really loving. She's like, her name describes her so good because she is just a sparkle of joy. She's so joyful and playful, and we love her so much. She actually got lost a few weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, she got lost. She escaped our backyard, and we couldn't find her. We went out into our neighborhood calling her name. It was actually late at night, and there was nobody to talk to. We were driving around trying to see her, but we couldn't find her. And I just want to say that losing a pet is so hard. It's really heartbreaking, and I was just so worried for her. I was thinking of all the danger she could encounter. She has absolutely no experience being out there. But I just placed everything in God's hands. I prayed. I said, God, your word says that you take care of the birds, that you are in control of everything. And I just prayed for her. My husband was also praying, my little princess. We were all praying for her. Just to make a long story short, the next day, it was almost exactly 24 hours later. We called one of the shelters in our neighborhood, and without me even mentioning her name, they already knew about her because I had placed her flyer everywhere on social media and her information, and without me even saying her name, they said, "Oh, are you calling about Sparkle?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "We have a dog just like Sparkle here." And we were so excited. We went out immediately to get her, and we brought her back. She was not in perfect condition. She had thorns all over her body, and she was really dirty. I know that. I knew that she had gone through so much. We knew that it wouldn't be easy finding her because the area where we live, there's a lot of wooded area, and even our backyard leads to wooded area where she would have a really hard time getting out. I know that there are dangerous animals out there, and somehow she did make it out. But even then, she went out into the busy streets, and I know that God was taking care of her because, like I said, there are so many dangers in our community, and I'm just so thankful, and I wanted to share that with you because God is always listening to our prayers, and we can always go to Him. We are just so happy to have her back, and I just want to tell you, whatever it is, just go to God in prayer, and I know that He will listen. He's always listening to us. And who else can we go to who has the power to help us? It is Him, and we are so blessed that we have a God who hears our prayers. So that is what I wanted to share with you. So now let me get to the Christmas gift wrapping, which for me is kind of relaxing. I enjoy wrapping presents and doing the bows. I enjoy that. So I'm just gonna relax with that. We are not stressing out over Christmas gifts. We're not having many Christmas gifts at all. And so we're not stressing out about the actual gifts, but I do enjoy wrapping the gifts. So I will enjoy that part of it. We found this lovely Bluey recipe book at the library, and my little princess was so excited to try one of the recipes. She decided to make these Shadowland cupcakes, and here she is following the procedure. She was so excited to do it. She was so happy. See, she's becoming so much more independent. When she was younger, it was so much more difficult and it would get so messy in the kitchen. But now she's able to do so much of it on her own, and I'm so proud of her. I cannot express how much I love seeing her, how much I treasure these moments with her. She loves baking, and this Bluey recipe book was so fun to do. The wording is just perfect for little ones, and it even included a game we could do. I think that these are related to the episodes. So while the cupcakes were baking, the recipe instructed us to go and play. And we played a game called Shadowlands. So we went outside, and the rules of the game is that you must stay in the shadowy parts. And if you walk out of the shadowy area, then you are in danger of being attacked by crocodiles. This was so much fun, and after playing for a while, we came back inside, and our cupcakes were finished baking. We made this blue icing for our cupcakes, and then they were ready to enjoy. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.